At the Grand Hyatt San Francisco, we've had the privilege of developing a close relationship with our new neighbors, Apple at Union Square. Not only do we share a neighborhood, vicinity, and a working relationship, we both share a similar journey of becoming purpose-driven companies. We admire the intentional culture Apple emanates, the irrational loyalty they've earned, and we've had a chance to take a close look at how their values drive behaviors and decision-making. We identified a few that show us what it means to keep purpose and values front of mind. We'll start with an obvious value: aesthetics. Their focus: sleek, simple design of products and sleek, simple design of spaces. Apple CEO Tim Cook questioned during a preliminary walkthrough, "Are these numbers really us? Don't they disrupt the flow of the facade?" His colleague responded, "That's our building address. I think we need that." All colleagues are inspired to look through an aesthetic lens, from owning the process of maintaining clean lines by keeping chairs pushed in, to maintaining an inspiring reflection of their brand back of house. At Hyatt, we were inspired with this fresh perspective, and we took a look at a few of our existing projects. We kept our purpose front of mind by actively listening to our colleagues rather than making assumptions. We learned they needed a place to relax, refresh, and rejuvenate. Another value: essentialism. We constantly limit the things we focus on to grow deeper knowledge of the things that matter, shared Larry Verder, general manager of the Apple Store. Talent acquisition is a prime example. They've identified hiring as essential to creating a thriving culture. Some colleagues go through upwards of 10 interviews before receiving a job offer. At Hyatt, this learning exposed the value of our start-stop activity, specifically by placing intense focus on building a robust stop list. This discipline leads to liberating results. As operations managers, if our goal is to spend 80% of our time interacting with colleagues and guests, and 20% of our time in our office, identifying tasks to remove from our workload can't be an exercise we conduct quarterly. It has to be a daily practice. And another value: consistency. Consistency drives excellence. Consistency has no value if we're not focused on what's essential. Daily pre-shift meetings at Apple are an event. Their essential focus is educating their staff with relevant trends, industry news, new products, and service skills. Training videos are even developed once a week and broadcasted to every pre-shift across the world. This consistency fosters unity as an organization. At Hyatt, in order to truly care for our guests, we identified making personal connections as essential to living our purpose. This led us to the creation of a bi-weekly service meeting to stay laser-focused on just that. We brainstorm, test, and measure ways to craft consistent and authentic personal connections. We found this relationship to be an inspiration and a fresh perspective. The discovery process is never ending, and we found value looking outside the walls where we work every day, even if it's just one door over.